They said we wouldn't make it. They said leadership didn't look like us. But every time I've been told that, I found the strength to push even harder, to challenge every expectation and rewrite the rules. In a world where only 6 of the Fortune 500 CEOs are black, I stand as living proof that the tides are shifting, that black leadership isn't just emerging. It's boldly redefining the game from the ground up. I remember the moments when I first looked at a boardroom and didn't see anyone who looked like me. I saw empty seats where my future self could have been, and I felt the weight of a legacy that was never written for someone like me. Growing up, the streets and neighborhoods painted an unspoken narrative. Opportunities were limited, chances were scarce, and success was a dream woven with threads of relentless perseverance. It was in that quiet determination, on long nights filled with hope and hardships, that I discovered the power of vision, a vision that promised not just survival, but a revolution in leadership. Born in a modest neighborhood, with dreams that soared far beyond the constraints imposed by society, I learned early on that hardship can be the crucible of resilience. I recall the day I watched my father lose everything after an unexpected layoff, a moment that stripped away our security and challenged the very notion of success. There was no safety net, no grand plan to fall back on, just an aching emptiness and the burning desire to rise up again. That loss wasn't the end. It was the moment that ignited a fire within me. I vowed that the absence of a role model in a boardroom would never define my destiny. Instead, I would become the beacon for all those who dared to dream despite the odds. The struggles were not only personal, they were systemic, a reflection of a broader narrative where many black professionals find themselves climbing an uneven ladder. In the midst of my journey, I experienced moments of disbelief, a reminder that the path to true leadership was littered with obstacles. Every time I stepped into a room, I felt the subtle, yet persistent, doubts about my ability to lead. I encountered the proverbial missing buttons in the elevator of success, where the options for reaching the top were often out of reach or deliberately obscured. These moments, though painful, built me up. Every time I was told I wasn't a culture fit or that my authenticity was too vibrant for corporate corridors, I realized I was challenging a system that had long buried the true measure of competence under layers of prejudice and convention. There's a memory etched in my heart, a moment when a manager, in a soft yet patronizing tone, remarked, "Maybe tone it down a little for the presentation." I remember the sting in his voice and the sinking realization that my natural rhythm, my unique spark, was seen as a liability rather than an asset. That day, I learned that the journey to being seen as a leader who embodies the fullness of my identity isn't just about fitting in. It's about breaking free from the chains of expectations. I decided then and there that I was not going to silence the very essence that fueled my ambition. Instead, I embraced it as a cornerstone of my strength, a testament to the fact that authenticity is at the heart of true leadership. It became abundantly clear that black professionals are navigating an environment where the path to leadership is intentionally convoluted. The data doesn't lie. Statistics show that a mere 3% of senior-level corporate officials are black, and an overwhelming majority have to navigate a maze of stereotypes, unspoken biases, and a constant pressure to conform. I have heard countless stories echoing the sentiment that in every discussion, in every board meeting, there's an invisible barrier, as if the room itself is designed to keep those who dare to be different from reaching the pinnacle. But in the midst of this struggle, a new narrative has begun to take shape, a narrative fueled by collective power and unyielding determination. We are no longer waiting for permission. We are no longer asking for a seat at the table. We are building our own tables, designing spaces where our voices are not only heard but celebrated. Across the nation, organizations and movements dedicated to uplifting black excellence in business are emerging as powerful catalysts for change. Initiatives like the Black Executive CMO Alliance, Afrotech, and Black Girls Code are not mere trends. They represent a seismic shift in how we define leadership and success. These groups are reimagining the landscape of corporate America, creating ecosystems of mentorship, growth, and representation that empower us all to excel. I've witnessed firsthand the transformative impact of this collective revolution. In bustling conference rooms and innovative tech hubs, young Black entrepreneurs and leaders are making waves that reverberate well beyond their industries. They are the disruptors, the innovators, and the trailblazers who are setting new benchmarks for excellence. Their energy is magnetic, their ideas fearless. Each one of them carries the legacy of every barrier broken and every stereotype shattered, fueling an unstoppable momentum that is rewriting the narrative of what it means to lead. In these spaces, I find solace and strength in the stories of those who came before me. I see in their struggles and triumphs the blueprint for a future where our talents are recognized not despite our identity, but because of it. Every success story, every breakthrough, and every moment of raw, unfiltered passion reinforces the belief that our presence in leadership is not an anomaly. It is a revolution in progress. When I see young Black innovators pitching groundbreaking ideas, coding late into the night, or strategizing how to transform their communities, I am reminded that our journey is far from over. In each of these moments lies the promise of a future where our voices are the driving force behind industries that once thought they were impervious to change. The landscape is evolving, and with it, the definition of what it means to be a leader. No longer are we confined to a narrow vision of success. Instead, we are embracing a future that is as diverse, dynamic, and multifaceted as the communities we represent. The barriers of old are crumbling under the weight of a new era defined by innovation, resilience, and unwavering determination. We are witnessing the emergence of a movement that transcends conventional metrics, one that is measured not by quarterly profits alone, but by the profound impact our leadership has on society at large. I stand alongside a generation of young trailblazers who refuse to be sidelined by outdated norms. From the boardrooms of established corporations to the vibrant co-working spaces of startups, we are witnessing a renaissance of Black leadership. It's a movement born out of necessity and nurtured by an unrelenting belief in our potential. Every decision, every step forward, is a victory against the skepticism that once reigned unchallenged. We are proof that the path to success isn't linear. It is a labyrinth paved with our struggles, our victories, and our relentless perseverance. I have seen the passion in the eyes of young entrepreneurs who are redefining the future of technology, finance, and innovation. They are the architects of a new world, one where the barriers of the past are dismantled by sheer force of will. In every brainstorm session and every late-night coding marathon, there is a spark that ignites the belief that our collective future is bright and brimming with possibilities. The energy is palpable, and every breakthrough reinforces the idea that our voices matter. We are not merely participants in the business world. We are its pioneers, its trendsetters, and its true innovators. In these transformative times, I've come to understand that true leadership is not confined to a title or a corner office. It is embodied in the choices we make, the risks we take, and the dreams we dare to pursue. For me, leadership is about more than navigating corporate corridors. It's about forging a path where everyone, regardless of their background, can find the courage to excel. It's about challenging the status quo, dismantling outdated paradigms, and building bridges that connect our experiences with a future that celebrates our diverse talents. It is a journey of self-discovery and collective empowerment, where each step forward is a testament to our resilience and our ability to transform adversity into opportunity. As I reflect on the journey, I am filled with gratitude for those who paved the way before me. Their struggles and sacrifices form the foundation upon which we stand today. Each story of triumph and every moment of breakthrough is a reminder that our journey has always been about more than just breaking glass ceilings. It's about creating a legacy that future generations can look up to with pride. This legacy is not defined by the obstacles we faced, but by the courage we displayed in overcoming them. It is etched in every success, every innovation, and every moment where our voice shattered the silence of conformity. Today, as I move forward in this revolution of leadership, I am inspired by the countless individuals who have joined me in this journey. I see their passion in the boardrooms. I hear their determination in every conversation, and I feel their strength echo through every milestone we achieve together. Each success is a collective victory, a testament to the fact that when we support one another, there is no limit to what we can accomplish. In every strategy meeting, every pitch, and every collaboration, there is a shared belief that our future is not dictated by outdated norms, but by our relentless pursuit of excellence. I invite everyone, whether you're a mentor, a fellow professional, or someone who believes in the power of change, to join me in this movement. It's time to recognize that leadership is not defined by a uniform or a boardroom title, but by the impact we have on the lives around us. It's time to challenge the outdated narratives that have held us back for too long and create a future where our voices are at the forefront of innovation and progress. It is my hope that every time you hear our story, you'll be inspired to support Black-owned businesses, to mentor future leaders, and to open doors that might otherwise remain closed. Let us celebrate every milestone, every act of courage, and every time someone dared to dream big in the face of adversity. The revolution is not just a vision. It is a living, breathing reality that is unfolding every day. When you look around and see those who have shattered expectations and redefined what is possible, remember that each breakthrough is a building block for the future. The future of leadership is a mosaic of our collective stories, a tapestry woven with determination, resilience, and an unwavering belief in a better tomorrow. As I stand here today, I know that being a Black CEO is about more than titles. It is about inspiring a movement, igniting passion, and transforming the landscape of business and leadership. The next chapter is already being written with every step we take. Our journey is a testament to the power of representation, a reminder that when we see ourselves reflected in every corner of society, our potential becomes limitless. To those who are watching this story unfold, I implore you, let the sound of our strides be your call to action. Embrace the stories of triumph over adversity, the moments when we turned obstacles into opportunities, and the unwavering spirit that defines our journey. Our success is not merely a personal victory. It is a victory for every voice that has ever been silenced, for every dream that was told to tone it down, and for every barrier that was built to keep us confined. This is a call to action for every mentor, every supporter, and every person who believes in the transformative power of community. Share in the success, be a part of the movement, and know that when we lift each other up, we create a foundation that cannot be shaken. Our impact transcends individual achievements. It is found in the collective success of a community that has always believed in its own greatness. In every challenge we face, there is an opportunity to redefine what leadership means. In every boardroom where a single Black voice makes itself heard, there is a ripple effect that changes the entire narrative. The journey has not been easy, and the struggles are far from over, but the power of a united vision is undeniable. With every step forward, we redefine the meaning of success, transform perceptions, and inspire future generations to rise above limitations. Our legacy is being built in every conversation that challenges the status quo, in every innovative solution that disrupts traditional norms, and in every courageous step taken against systemic injustice. It is a legacy that extends far beyond quarterly reports and profit margins. It is a legacy that measures success in lives uplifted, dreams realized, and barriers dismantled. It is the legacy of a movement that refuses to be defined by the limitations imposed by others. It is defined by our boundless potential and the transformative power of our collective will. Let this journey be a reminder that our path is not always smooth, but it is filled with moments of brilliance, moments when the dim light of hope bursts forth into a blaze of inspiration. Every setback, every closed door, every dismissive remark has only fueled our determination to succeed. The true measure of leadership lies not in the accolades or the corner offices, but in the resilience with which we transform adversity into opportunity. In that spirit, every challenge we overcome becomes a chapter in a story that is as much about the struggles as it is about the triumphs. So as this story unfolds, I urge you to take part in the revolution of Black leadership. Let each moment of inspiration propel you towards actions that support Black-owned businesses, empower emerging leaders, and cultivate an environment where authenticity is celebrated rather than suppressed. Every act of kindness, every mentorship, every shared story adds to the strength of our collective voice. The journey is expansive, filled with every hue of our experiences, and each narrative is a vital part of the greater tapestry. As you reflect on the words spoken today, let them serve as both a reminder of the battles fought and a beacon guiding you toward the future we are all destined to create. Let our shared mission resonate deeply within your heart, compelling you to not only dream of a better tomorrow, but to actively participate in its creation. Together, we have the power to shatter expectations, to transform industries, and to redefine leadership on our own terms. The future is bright, and the road ahead is one of promise and possibility. Our footsteps echo the resilience of those who dared to challenge the norm, and every milestone is a tribute to the dreams that refuse to be dimmed. Our voices, once silenced by doubt, now reverberate with the force of a movement that transcends generations. With every shared story, every bold decision, and every act of leadership, we affirm that this moment is ours to seize. Let this story be a testament, a living narrative of transformation and empowerment that will inspire countless others to break through the barriers of convention. Each word, each vision, and every triumph is a declaration that Black leadership is here, unyielding in its pursuit of excellence, and destined to shape the future of America. We are more than just a presence in the boardroom. We are the architects of a new legacy, a future where leadership is defined not by conformity, but by courage, innovation, and the relentless determination to build a better world for everyone. Rise with us, share this message, and let the spirit of our journey inspire your every action. Together, we are the revolution, we are the future, and we are the proof that when we dare to lead with authenticity, the impossible becomes achievable. This is our story, a narrative that transcends titles and redefines what it means to truly lead. And as each new chapter is written, remember, our strength lies in our unity, our passion, and the collective will to reshape tomorrow. Let these words serve as an enduring call to action for mentors, innovators, and dreamers across the nation. Embrace the struggle, celebrate the victories, and above all, recognize that every step we take is a stride toward a future where leadership is as diverse, dynamic, and resilient as the communities we represent. Our journey has only just begun, and the horizon is filled with endless promise. With every decision made, every barrier overcome, and every voice raised in unity, we step closer to a world where the legacy of Black leadership is not just acknowledged, it is celebrated, revered, and etched into the very fabric of our society. So, let us stand together, let us lead together, and let us redefine leadership in America. Let our momentum be the catalyst for change, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who refuse to accept the limitations placed before them. Every time you hear our story, know that it is more than just a narrative. It is a living, breathing movement that challenges the norms and inspires the dreamers of tomorrow. Share this message, support this vision, and help pave the way for a future where every aspiring leader has the opportunity to rise, thrive, and transform the world. This is the movement of a lifetime, a journey of resilience, hope, and unwavering belief in the power of our shared dreams. Let it resonate with you, let it inspire you, and let it remind you that every challenge we face is merely a stepping stone to greatness. Our destiny is in our hands, and together, we are the authors of a new chapter in leadership, a chapter defined by courage, innovation, and the undeniable power of unity. Embrace this call to action with all your heart and know that by standing together, by mentoring the next generation, by celebrating the successes and learning from the setbacks, we are creating a legacy that will echo for generations to come. The future is ours to shape, and every moment is an opportunity to build a legacy of excellence and empowerment that transcends time. This is our story, a story of transformation, of leadership, and of a movement that will forever change the face of America. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like,